An introvert is a person with qualities of a personality type known as introversion, which means that they feel more comfortable focusing on their inner thoughts and ideas, rather than what's happening externally. They enjoy spending time with just Around 1/3 to 1/2 of all people in the US are introverts. Though it looks different in everyone, introverts have many of the same patterns of behavior. Scientists don't know for sure if there's a cause for introversion or extroversion. What they do know is the brains of the two personality types work a little differently from each other. Researchers have found that introverts have a higher blood flow to their frontal lobe than extroverts do. This part of the brain helps you remember things, solve problems, and plan ahead. Being an introvert isn't an all-or-nothing stamp on your personality. Psychologists think of introverts as falling somewhere on a scale. Some people are more introverted than others. Other people fall right in the middle of the scale. This is the classic type of introvert. Social introverts like small groups and quiet settings over crowds. People in this group are daydreamers. They spend a lot of time in their thoughts and tend to have creative imaginations. They seek out alone time not just because they like it, but also because they often feel awkward or shy around people. These introverts think before they act. They aren't likely to make a decision on a whim. Typically they take longer to take action. Many people think of introverts as shy, but the two aren't linked. Introversion is a personality type, while shyness is an emotion. People who are shy tend to feel awkward or uncomfortable when they're in social situations, especially when they're around strangers. They may feel so nervous, they become sweaty. Their heart may beat quicker, and they may get a stomachache. They may be inclined to skip social events because they don't like the negative feelings that take over their thoughts and bodies when they have to go to parties or other activities. People who are introverted also prefer to skip social events, but it's because they feel more energized or comfortable doing things on their own or with one or two other people. Introverts don't choose to skip social events because they have strong negative reactions to larger gatherings the way that shy people do. They just prefer being alone or in very small groups. One common myth about introverts is that they're shy. Some introverts may be shy, but this is not the case for all introverts. Introverts are unfriendly. Being an introvert doesn't affect how friendly you may be. Some people may think that introverts are unfriendly because they don't tend to have large groups of friends. And they may reflect on situations quietly rather than joining in on conversations at gatherings. Introverts can't be leaders. Although people may think of an extroverted personality when they imagine a leader, introverts have the skills to be bosses and leaders, too. Some of their qualities make them effective leaders. It's hard to get to know introverts. Introverts prefer to have deep friendships with only a handful of people.